Hello students, how are you? Today we will read our first poem, My Mother at 66 by Kamala Das. First of all, we should know about the poet Kamala Das. Kamala Das, also known as Kamala Suraiya. Kamala Das, her Hindu name, and Kamala Suraiya is her Muslim name, because in 1999 she controversially converted into Islam, so she changed her name as Kamala Suraiya. She was born on 31st March 1934 in Pennayarkulam, Malabar, Madras Presidency under British rule, now in Kerala. She is recognized as one of India's foremost English poets. Kamala Das has published many novels and short stories in English. She was an English poet and at the same time a leading Malayalam author. She is a sensitive writer. She died on 31st May 2009 in Pune. Before reading the poem, we should know the theme and central idea of the poem. The central idea of the poem is aging, which is the central law of nature. Everything has to change one day, and therefore the poet has portrayed the constraints of an old age which she found in her mother. Aging is an important phase of human life. A person enters a childhood, experiences youth when he is full of energy and dreams to have luxury of life. Finally, he approaches his old age and encounters death. अर्थात बुढ़ापा जीवन की एक अनिवार्य अवस्था है और उस समय हमारे जो एल्डरली पेरेंट्स हैं या ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स हैं उनकी देखभाल की बहुत अधिक आवश्यकता होती है. लेट्स रीड द पोएम नाउ. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, doze, open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. But after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, wan, pale as a late winter's moon, and felt that old, familiar ache, my childhood's fear. But I always said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. This poem is in the form of a narrative of 14 lines written as a single sentence punctuated by commas. This is called enjambment. The poem has been composed in blank verse or free verse. That means there is no rhyme scheme in the poem. There is no rhyme and rhythm. और हिंदी में इसे मुक्त छंद कविता कहते हैं, जिसमें कोई छंद नहीं है, कोई राइम स्कीम नहीं है. नाउ वी विल अंडरस्टैंड एंड ग्रास्प द पोएम with line by line explanation. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother besides me. The poetess explains that once when she visited her parents' house in Cochin, it was a Friday when she was going back to the airport. Her mother was sitting beside her at the back of the car. The poet looked at her mother. Here, driving means a trip, short journey. Actually, she was not driving the car because her mother was going to see her off at the airport. They were sitting at the back seat of the car. Now, next lines. Doze, open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse and realized with pain. Word meaning of difficult words. Doze means short sleep, nap, झपकी लेना या ऊँघना. आसन, आसन means pale, anemic, रक्तहीन. Corpse, corpse means dead body of a human. Realized with pain means was sad, दुखी हुई. She saw that her mother was sleeping and her mouth was open. She further explains that the color of her mother's face was like that of ours. She looked very pale, colorless, and frail, like a dead body, indicating that her end was near. The poet looks at her and feels intense pain and agony to realize that soon death will cast her mother from her. As a literary device, figure of speech simile is used here, like that of a corpse, यानी एक लाश की तरह. और इस प्रकार से यहाँ पर उपमा अलंकार का प्रयोग किया गया है. अभी तक हमने ये समझा कि कवित्री कुछ समय के लिए अपने माता पिता के घर आई हुई थी और पिछले शुक्रवार की सुबह जो अपने माता पिता के घर से कोचीन हवाई अड्डे को कार के द्वारा जा रही थी, तब उसकी माँ भी उसको विदाई देने के लिए उसके साथ आई हुई थी. रास्ते में उसने देखा कि माँ को थोड़ी हल्की नींद आ गई और उसका मुंह खुला था. उसके चेहरे में कोई चमक नहीं थी और वो बहुत बूढ़ी हो चुकी थी. ये सब देख करके कवित्री को बहुत दुख हुआ और उसने ऐसी कल्पना की कि जैसे उसकी मृत्यु बहुत ही निकट है. Now next lines. That she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. The poetess realized that her mother had grown old. She felt pain for her, but soon she tried to get rid of this sad thought by diverting her thoughts towards the trees outside. The young trees, although stationary, seemed to be running very fast, as though they were sprinting. Here sprinting means moving fast, running. She also saw children running out of their houses into the playground. All these things were full of life and energy, contrary to her mother who sat next to her. So here contrasting is displayed. Literary devices are used. Imagery. When the poet say trees sprinting and merry children spilling, तो यहाँ इमेज यूज की गई है अलंकृत भाषा में प्रतिरूप प्रस्तुत किया गया है भागते हुए पेड़ पौधों का और घर से निकलते खेलते हुए बच्चों का, जो ऊर्जा और जीवन और यौवन से पूर्ण है। विरोधाभास है यहाँ, एक तरफ जीवन अपनी समाप्ति की ओर है और एक तरफ जीवन में उत्साह, उमंग और जीवन की शुरुआत है। नाउ नेक्स्ट लाइन्स। बट आफ्टर द एयरपोर्ट सिक्योरिटी चेक, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, wan, pale. Here, wan means dim, weak, kamjor. Pale means dull, colorless. The poet continues that when she reached the airport, she finished with her security check and stood a few yards away from her mother. She noticed her mother's aging face, which looked so dull, weak, and pale. Next lines. As a late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. But all I said was, see you soon, Amma. All I did was smile and smile and smile. The poet compares her mother to a late winter's moon, as the moon in winters is not shiny, and even her mother's face had also lost her youth and shine. As her mother was getting older and weak, the poet feels the fear of separation just as she used to feel during her childhood. As a child, she could not bear the pain of separation from her mother. But now, as her mother has grown old and is about to die, the poet feels that maybe this is the last time that she is seeing her mother. She tries to hide her fear. She then says that she would soon see her again. She says so because she doesn't want to lose her mother, and in order to solace her mother, she smiles, smiles, and smiles. Literary devices. Number 1, repetition. Use of smile and smile and smile. अनुप्रास अलंकार है, बार बार पुनरावृत्ति हो रही है एक ही शब्द की। सिमिली का यूज हुआ है। मदर्स फेस कंपेयर्स टू द लेट विंटर्स मून, both are dull and lifeless, and here use of age. यहाँ मदर के चेहरे की तुलना द लेट विंटर्स मून से की गई है, यानी सर्दियों में देर रात के चंद्रमा से। इसलिए तुलना की गई है कि जैसे सर्दियों में धुंध के कारण और कोहरे के कारण चंद्रमा देर रात यानी 3 बजे के बाद धुंधला दिखाई देता है, निस्तेज दिखाई देता है, उसी प्रकार से माँ का चेहरा भी निस्तेज है और वह मृत्यु के करीब है। लेकिन वो माँ को सांत्वना देती है कि मैं जल्दी ही वापस आऊँगी, और बार बार मुस्कुरा करके अपनी माँ से विदा लेती है।